Yo, musicians out there, artists, rappers, singers, this video right here is for you. You already know what it is. This is Jada's Crete, aka Jon Belcher. We're gonna be talking about the best way to market your music, the best way to market your songs, the best way to market your videos, everything having to do with your music, right? So this is my opinion. I'm not saying there's only one way to do things. There's more than one way to skin a cat, just like in the music industry. There's more than one way to get your name out there. There's more than one way to build your brand, to build your listeners. So by no means is this saying me that this is the end all be all strategy to market your music. But from what I've seen and what I've been seeing going on in the music industry on a mainstream and underground level, the best way to market your business is to do it, not your business, sorry. The best way to market your music, which is your business, is right. It's still a business, right? Music is a business. Your music, you own your music. You're an entrepreneur at the end of the day. So it's still kind of a business when you think about it. But the best way, I just got a text message that just came up. But anyway, the best way to market your music, in my opinion, is to market your music in an organic way. What is marketing, right? First off, what is marketing? Marketing is being seen, having a message, branding yourself. People, more and more people every day seeing what you're about, hearing your music, seeing how you move, checking out, just everything about you as a musician. That's what marketing is when people can actually see you, know what you represent, and they have a chance to connect with who you are as an artist. That's what marketing is. So you definitely gonna need some money to invest in yourself, because even though marketing yourself organically is the best way to market as a musician, right? You still need new eyeballs. You still need new people knowing what you're about every single day. You still need people to see who you are. And that means you may have to invest in yourself to run ads on Facebook. You may have to invest in yourself to run ads on Instagram. Whatever social media sites is popping, whatever social media sites got the most people, those are the social media sites that you need to be on, and you need to be exposing your music. But not just reaching only the friends that you have on these platforms, not just your friends, not just your followers, but it's about getting more exposure, right? It's about getting more people every single day to see who you are. That's really what marketing is about. But the thing is, a lot of these independent artists, they want to just cut corners. A lot of independent artists, they want to pay a few dollars and buy, Spotify plays. They want to buy Apple Music plays. And at the end of the day, that's not organic. And most of that shit, to be honest with you, ain't even real plays. That ain't even real listeners. You got these websites, they selling packages where it's like, yo, pay this amount of money and we're going to give you this amount of monthly listeners. Do you really think that those fucking listeners are real? Yeah, they might be there for the next 2-3 months. They might show up on your Spotify, your Apple Music, but check back 4 or 5 months from now. I bet you all of them listeners is gone. You know why they all gone? Because none of them motherfuckers was real to begin with. They was all bots. That's all they was. They was streaming bots. So that's why I say organic, doing things the right way, doing things the real way is the best way to build your music brand. Is the best way to build listeners. It's the best way. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to look like they, and don't get it twisted. Mainstream artists do this too. You got mainstream artists out there who, they may have 1 million monthly. Let's just say this is actually a high number. I'm not saying this is a low number. This is not a low amount of listeners at all. But you might have some famous artists out there who has 500,000 listeners per month, but yet they might pay some money to boost it to make it look like they got 3 million listeners per month on Spotify, Apple Music. So I get it, but the real money you gonna make as an artist, the real money comes from real listeners. The real money you're gonna make as an artist comes from real listeners. The real money you're gonna make is gonna come from real listeners. It's not gonna come from no robots. It's not gonna come from no fake ass machines. You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta be real with you. Like, I gotta be real with you. I ain't gonna sell you no bullshit. 300 to freedom. You already know what it is. You already know what we about. 300 to freedom. I'm gonna always keep it real with you. I'm gonna always keep it G. But growing organically, it may take a little longer, but at least you know that all of those fans that you getting and all of those listeners that you getting, at least you know they're real. At least you know they're real. That's the most important part. When you building organically, you know that the views you're getting, you know that the listeners you're getting, you know that the fan base you're building, you know that it's real. And that's the most important thing to have as an artist. Because as time goes on and you keep growing as an artist, the people who's going to rock with you are going to be the real fans that was there with you since day one. It ain't going to be them bots that you was buying. It ain't going to be them fake ass stream numbers that you was buying. It ain't going to be them fake ass followers on Instagram that you bought. They ain't going to be the ones rocking with you. The people who's going to be the ones rocking with you are going to be the people who you built from day one and you kept building every single day, and you kept connecting with those same fans and building on those fans, right? Because even though you have a core fan base, you want to build a core fan base, but you want to keep growing that core fan base. You feel what I'm saying? You might have 10,000, 5,000 followers on Instagram, but you might just have 300 core fans who really love your music, or 200 core fans. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's better than having nobody who's real supporting you. That's better than having a whole bunch of fake bots listening to your music. Because at least those 200, 300 fans, they really gonna show love to your stuff. They really gonna go listen to your stuff. They really gonna go check out your music when you drop. You feel me? So it's not about looking like you're bigger than you are. It's not about just the number going up. It's about the real people who really have a real connection with you. All right? So that's the best way to market your music, is to build organically. Build organically. Don't try to cut corners. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, all that other stuff works. Shooting music videos, that works. Shooting freestyle videos, that works. Doing shows and open mics, that works. But I would recommend, if you're doing shows and you're doing open mics, make sure to have a way to connect with the people who showed love to you at the show. So after you get off that stage, you might want to go up to the people and ask them if they fuck with your performance. You might want to go up to the people who were showing love to your performance and try to get some type of information from them. Because they may not remember you 2 weeks from now. They might not remember you a month from now or a year from now. Who's to say you will ever run into those people again? So marketing is one aspect of it, but there's a whole nother side to being successful as an independent artist that's just as important, if not more important, than just the marketing aspect. Remember, marketing is just getting more people to know what you're about, getting more new people to hear your music. But there's a whole nother aspect. There's a whole nother aspect to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole nother aspect to this shit. Drop a comment below if you feel what I'm talking about. Drop a comment below letting me know what marketing strategies has been working for you. Drop a comment below. You know, give me a thumbs up if you're feeling the value that I'm sharing in this video. If you fuck with what I'm talking about in this video, I appreciate it. You already know this is your boy Jadis Creek. All you got to do, if you want to search my new music, all you got to do is go on any streaming platform and put my name in, Jaydis space CRETE, on any streaming platform, and you'll be able to find my music. Let me know what you think. I really want to know. I really want to hear your feedback, for real, like your honest feedback on what you think about my music. But yeah, like, there's one part of it which is marketing, but there's the other part which I feel is probably more important than marketing, and that's building yourself a loyal fan base. That's That's where the money is. That's where the success is as an independent artist, is building yourself a loyal fan base. Why is that so important? Why is building yourself a loyal fan base so fucking important? That shit is mad important because let's say, even as a mainstream artist, it's still very important. Because let's say your songs ain't being played on the radio. Let's say famous artists ain't checking for you. They don't want to do features with you. Let's say for whatever reason, you know, you're not getting mainstream push. The mainstream, you know, the big machine, the record labels ain't marketing you for some reason. At the end of the day, you'll always still be able to survive if you kept on building a connection with your loyal fans. If you know who your loyal fans are, if you know what they look like, if you know where they from, the demographic of people who fuck with you the most, if you know your fans inside and out, and you have a way to connect with your fans, your loyal fans, you'll always be in business as a musician. It doesn't matter if you're mainstream or independent. The goal at the end of the day is to build more loyal fans. When you just go on Instagram and you just post up a new video, that's good. You're supposed to be doing that. I'm not saying you're not supposed to be doing that. But what's gonna keep people truly, what's gonna really, because what is the word fan short of, right? The word fan is short for the word fanatic. That means somebody who really, really, really fuck with your stuff. They really, really support what you're doing. The way that you turn a viewer into a fanatic is by consistently connecting to that person or those people or that group of people. That's the only way you're going to really survive, especially as an independent musician. I feel like as an independent musician, it's even more important for you to build loyal fans. If you're a mainstream artist, you're getting a big machine push, right? You're getting labels to market you. You on the radio. So a lot of the legwork you may not have to do yourself. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you're safe. Just because you're a mainstream artist and you sign to a record label, that don't fucking mean you safe. That don't mean you safe. That don't mean you safe. How many mainstream artists we seen come and go over the years? So many mainstream artists we seen come and go. They was hot 1 minute and 2 years later, they ain't hot no more. All they songs was on the radio 1 minute. All these hits was on the radio they had 1 minute. 3 years later, you don't even hear about them no more. Why you think that's happening? You know why that's happening? That's happening because they didn't build a loyal fan base. They didn't know who their fans were. They didn't have control over their data. The label that they were signed to, they was the ones seeing everything and controlling everything. But they didn't know, what the artists didn't know is they didn't know why these fans really fucked with them. And until you know why your fans, until you know who your fans are and why they really fuck with you, you ain't gonna be able to have a successful music career. Period. So the best way to market your music is to market, but also have a way to build loyal fans. Your core fans, those are gonna be the people that's gonna make you survive. Those are gonna be the people that's gonna make you fucking thrive. Period. I'm telling you, I don't know what other way to fucking say this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what other way to say this shit. Like show me a very successful artist who's been relevant and they're still relevant to this day. I guarantee you, if they've been in the game for years and years and years, and they've been able to survive and they're still relevant today, they're still fired today, I guarantee you it's because they have a loyal fan base. A real fan base, a core fan base, not just people who's here today and gone tomorrow. Nah, I'm not talking about that shit. If you want to be a real successful independent musician, you're going to have to know how to build yourself loyal fans. And if you want to learn how to do that, all you got to do is get connected with me. Trust me, I got the secret. I'm gonna say secret in quotation marks because it ain't really a secret, but there's certain gems that I know of and shit that I could teach you to be able to position yourself where you're growing your fans every single day, nonstop. Every single day you'll be in position to grow your fans, get new people to be a part of your core fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you want that, just connect with me. That's all you gotta do. All the links is in the description below. But yeah, like, that's what I feel like that's the best way to market your music. That's my opinion. Do it organically. Organic is the best way. Organic is the best motherfucking way. I don't care what nobody say. There's a lot of people who's blowing a lot of money because they want to cut corners and they think magically a record label is going to come sign them. First off, let's just be real. The odds of any musician being signed to a major record label is low, just in general. Not saying that you can't be signed. I'm not saying you don't have what it takes to be signed as a musician. But what I'm saying is it's statistically proven that the likelihood of a record label signing you is very low. I'm not even signed to a record label. But one thing I do know how to do is build my fans. I know how to do that. I know how to connect with my fans. I know how to do that. Because at the end of the day, if you play in the long game in the music industry, you're going to realize that the more loyal fans you have, the more success you're going to have over time. So it don't matter whether or not you're signed. It don't matter whether or not you're mainstream or an underground artist. You're still going to be able to make money because you're going to know how to build fans. So organic is the best way to do it. Don't be out here spending a whole bunch of money on bullshit bots and bullshit followers and fake ass listeners and fake ass views on YouTube. Don't be spending your money on that shit because it's going to be a waste of time, and spending your money on fake ass subscribers. Don't be doing none of that shit. It's not going to help you. The organic build, even though it may seem slower, in the long run, it's going to pay off tenfold. Anyway, this is your boy Jadiscreet. You already know what it is. 300 to freedom, baby. Going to the top. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. If you got gems from this video, make sure to drop a comment below. I would appreciate a comment. I know a lot of people watch my videos, even though I say, yo, drop a comment below. A lot of people don't do it. It is what it is. It's whatever. We're going to keep going. Give me a thumbs up if you feel it, if you got value from this video. And share this video with 5 people you know. Share this video with 5 underground artists, singers, rappers, musicians. It don't matter. Anybody who you think could benefit from this video, make sure to share this video with 5 of those people. I really, really appreciate that. As I said, check out my music on all streaming platforms. All you got to do is search the name Jadiscreet, and you'll be able to check out my music and give me feedback. Let me know what you think. Peace.